Hello everybody, this is Banerjee from AUCE Metallurgy. Now we want to discuss multiple integration. So multiple integration is a part of integration. As we know that the integration means the antiderivative of the function which was bounded between the limits which was upper limit and lower limit. In Inter, we do lot of problems by the areas on doing curves, graphs by using only one function. But in this multiple integration, we must use not only one function, more than one, either 2 or 3 functions. So that's why it's multiple integration. So let us discuss about this. Here see, we evaluate the integral from innermost integral to outermost integral. That means we must took 2 functions. That's why for every function their limits, upper limit and lower limit. So for every function we must do one after one. First use one function to upper limit and lower limit, integrate. After that another function. So for function f of x comma y, double integral of f of x comma y dx dy. That means here 2 functions. That's why f of x comma y. If we take integration with respect to y function, then x limits are constants. If we take integration with respect to x function, then y limits are constants. That means if we took one function in integration, then other function was constant limits was took. It was explained. So in this there are 3 types. First we explain type 1. See type 1. The function f of xy bounds for x and y may be constant for the given region. So here you see means in this diagram it was in a rectangular figure. That means in this we took constant numbers x equal to a and x equal to b and y equal to c and y equal to d. That means some take your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, that right. So in this bounded function we took constants. That means they are all numbers. So if you see in this, for this function without variables there is only constants. So as you take either y variables or as you take x variables. So that's why here condition. In this case required function equal to, if you take y limits are variables, function like this, y equal to c to y equal to d, f of x comma y of dy, that means y function. So x limits are constants, x equal to a, x equal to b. And here, if you take x limits are variables, then y limits are constants. Like this, either 2 ways you can find out. But in some cases there, it was type 2 and type 3. So from type 2, the function bounds for x are constants and bounds for y are functions. That means if you see in this figure, you would see here the function I took from y function. That means y limits are variables. I took y limits variable. That means as per his line was, I took PQ strip which was parallel to y axis. That means x limits are constants here. X equal to k. So due to x limits are constant, I took y limits variables. So I bounded this function for which y limits are variables and x limits are constants. That's why in this case the required function was completed with variables of y and constants of x function. So that's why here y equal to f of x to y equal to g of x, f of xy dy. It was variable function, it's constants. So first we integrate f of xy with differentiate with dy function. After that we integrate with dx function. Either case if you took type 3, it was reverse of type 2. That means in that we took y limits are variables, x limits are constants. In this type 3 we took x limits are variables. So that's why I founded graph for this. X limits I took. That means I took a PQ strip parallel to x axis. So that's why here y limits are constants, y equal to k. So that's why due to this x limits are variables and y limits are constants. That's why the required function was x limits variables, x equal to f of y to x equal to g of y, f of x comma y dx into integral y equal to c to y equal to d dy. So first we integrate x limits, after that we integrate y limits. So as we do examples by this, If you see this example, find the following integral 1 to 2 integral 1 to 3 x y square dx dy. So guys, if you see this, here the numbers are constant numbers, that means natural numbers. So here no limits are there, that means it was x function, it was y function, that not limits. So it was must be a type 1 function. Type 1 means we already said it's like that. That means we must know it was a x limit. Let's take this 1 to 2 are x limits, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. This take y limits, y equal to 1, y equal to 3. In this, by this we have to know, for suppose I took x limits are variables, that means I took PQ strip parallel to x axis. So I consider x limits are variables, y limits are constants. So now I took, due to x limits are variables, I took, so here first integrate x limits 1 to 2 x dx into y square dy integral 1 to 3. Because I took x limits are variables, so first integrate x limits, after that we integrate y function. So in this we know integral of x power n dx equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Here x power 1, so we get integral 1 to 3 x square by 2 integral 1 to 2. So by solving this we get 2 square by 2 minus 1 by 2 into y square dy integral 1 to 3, 4 minus 1, 3 by 2 into y square dy. So now constant was get out, 3 by 2, 1 to 3, y square dy. Now you integrate the y function. So here also same formula, 3 by 2 into y power 3 by 3 integral 1 to 3, 3 by 2 into first upper limit minus lower limit, 3 by 2 into 27 minus 1 by 3, 26 by 3. So we got 13. So as like this, we must know not only we take x limits are variables. For suppose if you take y limits are variables, x limits are constants, then the written function like this, integral 1 to 3 y square dy into dx integral 1 to 2. That means you take y limits variables, x limits constant as your wish. So now we solve this, integral 1 to 2 y cube by 3 1 3 dx integral 1 to 2. So now you integrate, sorry I missed dx. So constant put out 26 by 3 into one to 2 x dx. So we have to solve this x function. Now 26 by 3 into x square by 2 1 to 2. That means 26 by 3 into 2 square by 2 minus 1 by 2. Here we get 26 by 3 into 4 minus 1, 3 by 2. Here again you count 13. So as your wish, you can do like x limits are variables, y limits are constants, or y limits variables, x limits constant. in which you can do this. First, suppose if the function is like type 2 or type 3, I will explain now. So if you see this, find double integral of xy dx dy over the positive quadrant of circle. Here they given the function. That means limits are not constants. Here limits are variables. So first you find out whatever the question was given. Given find the differential integration over the positive quadrant of circle. So for this you take circle. This was the circle which was radius given a. So guys, if you see this in the question given over the positive quadrant, that means first quadrant. So we have to take this. In this function, if you took parallel to x-axis, that means I took PQ strip which was parallel to x-axis. That means here x limits are variables. In this x limits are variables, initially x equal to 0, finally x equal to, from the equation, root over a square minus y square. So then y limits are what? X limits are 0 to root over a square minus y square. Then y limits are initial to final. For initial to final, if x equals 0, y equal to a. That's why initial 0 at y, at final it becomes a. So for this we have to apply integration. So I took x limits are variables, y limits are constants. So as we know, here given function double integral of xy dx dy. So by use this, required area equal to integral of, first we took x limits are variables, that means we must integrate x limits so we have to find out first x limits, after that we go to phi function. So here 0 to a y integral 0 to root over a square minus y square x dx dy. So here we find out. So as like formula, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 by 2 is x square by 2, 0 to root over a square minus y square into dy. By solving this we get a square minus y square by 2 due to root cancel minus 0 into dy. So here we get integral 0 to a, 2 constant outside 1 by 2, multiply a square into y minus y cube into dy. Now split into this half, integral 0 to a square into y dy minus integral 0 to a y cube into dy. So now we integrate y function, a square into y square by 2, 0 to a minus y power 4 by 4, 0 to a, 1 by 2 into a power 4 by 2 minus a power 4 by 4. By doing LCM we get a power 4 by 4. So after this a power 4 by 8. This was the required area. So if you guys, here we took x limits variables, y limits constant. For suppose if you took, for example, if you took y limits variables, then you must written like x equal to 0 to x equal to a, y equal to 0 to y equal to root over a square minus x square into xy dx dy. So after splitting this you get x equal to 0 to x equal to a, x into y equal to 0 to y equal to root over a square minus x square y dy into dx. If you solve this also, you get answer required area equal to a power 4 by 8 only. So as your wish, as you take x limits are variables, y limits constants, otherwise y limits variable, x limits constant. As you like, you take if you give. So we better discuss next time the topic change of order of integration. If you have any doubts, ask in next session. So thank you for very much.